If you're stressed out, can't think clearly, and totally exhausted no matter how much rest you get, you may have adrenal fatigue. So don't miss this video because I'm going to tell you how to fix it. Hey, it's Mariah from MariahDolan.com, your busy mom headquarters to help you love the skin you're in. And in my last video, I shared with you my very personal struggles with stress and how it severely affected my hormone levels, which caused adrenal fatigue, anemia, and estrogen dominance. So if you haven't seen that video yet, I highly recommend you do so first because I use myself as a case study so that you can gain a better understanding of how stress is capable of throwing your hormones totally out of whack, which of course affects all the other systems in your body. First up, let's address common symptoms of adrenal fatigue so that you can identify it. Energy levels are extremely low. Many people say they just don't have any get up and go. It's tough to get out of bed in the morning. Yet when you are awake, you often feel wired or like you're always moving in fast forward. Mental focus is fuzzy. You're not able to stay focused on one task, or you have chronic racing thoughts. Difficulty coping with emotions. For example, inability to deal with day-to-day stress, feeling overwhelmed, or you have a very short fuse or even anxiety attacks, especially if you're not prone to anxiety to begin with, that's a big red flag. Sleep disturbances. Either an inability to fall asleep or you fall asleep and you constantly wake up throughout the night. High or low blood pressure. With low blood pressure, you'll often have symptoms of lightheadedness, especially going from sit to stand. Food cravings. Usually for salty or sugary foods that feel uncontrollable. And I can totally vouch for this one because I've never had food cravings like I have recently while dealing with this. Weight gain, usually in the abdomen and thighs. Poor immune response, meaning you get frequent infections such as colds that also take a long time to recover from. Hormone symptoms, like worsening of perimenopausal symptoms, low libido, and severe PMS. And if you watched my prior video, you know these symptoms were the ones that finally caused me to seek treatment because they were so severe. Now, for the good stuff. How to cure adrenal fatigue. Number 1, cut out sugar and caffeine. These two foods provide an instant energy boost. The problem is they further stimulate and in turn burn out the adrenal glands, resulting in greater fatigue. Basically, it's like borrowing energy from the future that you can't pay back. Number 2, eat a diet rich in whole foods. The body perceives not eating enough nutrient-rich foods as stressful because it isn't getting the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that it needs. So increase your fruit and vegetable intake and cut out processed foods. Number 3, don't eat animal products injected with hormones. If you consume animal products, meaning meat and dairy, from animals who have been injected with hormones, it will most certainly affect your own hormones. Number 4, eat organic foods. Pesticides are endocrine disruptors, and the endocrine system regulates hormones. As you know now, you want to minimize anything that messes with your hormones. Number 5, eat frequent small meals throughout the day. Maintaining healthy blood sugars throughout the day will provide a constant state of energy. No fancy detox programs or fasting at this point because those usually require too much time in between eating in order to detox, which during a time of adrenal fatigue is perceived as stress. Number 6, exercise lightly. Exercise is considered a good stress, but if you don't have the energy to complete a workout, your body will perceive it as bad stress. This is not the time for high-intensity exercise. Instead, try non-stressful forms of yoga, Tai Chi, or long walks with deep breathing. Number 7, sleep 7 to 9 hours every night. Sleep is when our bodies repair from the stresses of the day. Not getting enough sleep greatly affects your ability to recover. Number 8, practice meditation. Okay, I know, this is easier said than done, but meditation has been shown to decrease stress and anxiety. I'll be honest, I really struggled with meditation, but guess what? Those behaviors are what got me into this mess to begin with. So I'm starting out with 10 minutes per day in the middle of my day, something I never did in the past because I was always racing to get to the next project. Number 9, supplements and medications. I list this one last because you're gonna need a little help with this. if you have abnormal hormone levels, that being estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, DHEA, cortisol, or thyroid hormones, there are supplements and/or medicines that you can take in order to stabilize these. The thing is, you must know your hormone levels in order to pick the right supplements. So you need to find a naturopathic doctor or functional medicine doctor who can order the appropriate tests for you. If you've ever suffered from adrenal fatigue and/or chronic stress, what do you do to start feeling better? I'm so looking forward to your comments below.